What's up, everybody? Welcome to this episode of the Real Deal Podcast. This is actually episode 2 officially, I think, of the rebirth. Isn't that correct?
I
think so. There was a Weezer thing that happened.
That's yeah, okay. So that's
but I don't know what that was.
That's a 1.5, right? Okay. Well, then, alongside of me, I have Madyson McGill.
Hey.
And I have Logan Lewis.
What's up, everybody?
How you guys doing today? You guys doing good?
That's good. That's a good day. It's been a good day.
I'm all right.
Those adjectives, though. Incredible choices.
It has been such an amazing day. Let me tell you, Angelo. I found out I had to pay a parking ticket, $40 for a parking ticket for
why?
a spot that I paid for.
Well,
and I found out I have a hole in my new shirt, so that has been my day. So let me tell you,
well,
amazing day.
Well, where's the hole?
Amazing day in the side.
Okay, I was gonna say because there's really bad places to have holes. Some places you can just get away with. If you just never raise your hand in class, you can have one in the pit. If you tuck it in, you can have it at the bottom.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, there's,
This isn't my side. It's like someone tried to tickle
your ribs.
my side,
The tickler
and then it
just came for you.
Went through my shirt.
The tickler.
The tickler.
The first real deal character.
The tickler.
The tickler. Alongside Louis Wiesman.
Louis Wiesman and the tickler.
So we've had a pretty crazy week here of news. We got YouTube stars being convicted of being Nazis.
That's right.
We've got what else did we got? We said we have Jesse McCartney now announced to come to Ball State. Same thing,
souls.
basically. Yeah,
All
beautiful
those
souls.
beautiful souls.
And we got more reality TV craziness with bachelors and all that kind of stuff, which just endlessly amuses me.
I think it should just be like Oprah and be like, you get a rose, and you get a rose, and you get a rose, and everyone gets a rose, and it's never a happy ending anyway, so just give them all roses.
But, okay, so the funny thing about this week, I only keep up with the show in regards to, like, the highlights, like the crazy things that happen.
Crazy things.
Yeah, that get announced and all that kind of stuff. Because plus my girlfriend's really obsessed with it, and everyone in the universe is really obsessed with it, too.
That is the most untrue statement I've ever heard.
It feels that way, at least. It feels that way. But basically, this week we had... So they announced that the next Bachelorette, right? They announced... First, I can't remember her name. Do you know her name at the top of your head? Anyone here?
I don't watch The Bachelor.
Let's send a little Google that way.
I will do it right
First Black Bachelor. It's pretty good, cool deal. Pretty good. The thing about it that was interesting is that she is on this season of The Bachelor. She's one of The Bachelor's many choices of women, per se. And she is not eliminated yet. And there's 4 people left.
Rachel Lindsay.
Rachel Lindsay.
Yep.
Congratulations, Rachel Lindsay. She's one of the last 4 people. So, like, it's really starting to get tense. You're starting to wonder who it's going to be. And they announced that she's going to be the Bachelorette, which spoils that she's not, in the next couple weeks, that she doesn't get
So,
picked.
I mean, that just means that you have one less choice to keep you up at night.
I mean, I guess that's true. It's kind of... Because obviously The Bachelor was filmed months ago. This is all in the can, and so it makes sense. But I do not, under any circumstance, understand the marketing reason behind this. Like, why would you announce... Why would... even if it's 2 or 3 weeks off, or... I don't know. Like, why would you not wait until, a couple weeks from now?
Probably to create hype for the next season, because if you announce something too late, I feel not enough hype is generated, and so less people will tune in. And since it's a benchmark type thing, the first Black Bachelorette, it's something cool, it's something more people will tune into if they're not a normal viewer.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What they should have done was, at the beginning of the announcement, put spoiler alert. So
yeah, well, headlines can't really put spoiler alerts all the time.
And then like a big bell.
Okay.
Just a giant bell.
So yeah, I don't know. It's kind of, like I said, really one of the strangest marketing kind of things I can remember. That's like, I don't know. That's like having this big build-up that a bunch of characters are going to die in a movie, and then show the trailer for the next movie, like before that movie comes out, and so that character lives, like that kind of stuff. Or like, yeah, that happened on Sherlock in this last season. I don't know if you guys watched that show, but basically at the end of one episode, they showed one of the main characters facing a death-defying situation, like getting shot or whatever, and then it just cut to black. And it was like, oh, geez, okay, hope they make it. And in the preview for next week's episode, that person was there and totally fine. And it was like, okay,
that's the worst.
Thanks for the plot twist there, the cliffhanger. So yeah, definitely a weird thing. I don't know. So speaking of weird things, PewDiePie also is another big news story going around.
Oh yeah. Okay, so this has been going on for a little while. PewDiePie has since been dropped by Disney. For supposedly making anti-Jewish content and jokes in many of his videos. He was dropped by Disney, and he was dropped from the premium ad service for YouTube.
The YouTube Red, right?
Well, that not only YouTube Red, but there's categories of different like ads you can have on your videos, and the highest one is like a family-friendly ad because it doesn't restrict anything. So now PewDiePie's been taking off of that ad list, which I don't understand why he was on the family-friendly ad service anyway.
Yeah, those two don't necessarily go together.
No. But yeah, he was dropped by Disney and the ad service for these comments. He posted a response today, actually, saying how it's all not true and how he's not a Nazi and how he doesn't support all these Nazis and neo-Nazi groups supporting him because one of the big reasons why they went after PewDiePie was because a lot of neo-Nazi groups were, supporting him. Like, they were praising PewDiePie for these comments he made. One of the biggest things that he did. Do you guys know what the website Fiverr is?
Mm-mm.
No.
You can pay someone to do something for $5. They offer a variety of services. There was one service that it was Jesus, and he would say anything that you told him to for $5. And PewDiePie told him to say Hitler did nothing wrong, and he did that for $5. So Fiverr Jesus said Hitler did nothing wrong. Yeah, and he also paid these two foreign. I'd say young adults. I'm not sure if they're teenagers or not. They look kind of young. To write "Death to all Jews" on a board and hold it up in video and laugh with them dancing around with it. So
Too far.
yeah.
The internet.
Too far.
No, but yeah, this has just been a crazy weekend for PewDiePie and for YouTube in general with all this scandalous things going on. So yeah, that's what happened with PewDiePie this week.
No, absolutely. Even if you're not a fan of PewDiePie's, which I'm not myself, personally.
Yeah, no,
But
not really.
you can't deny how massive he is, and there's no one bigger than him on YouTube. I mean, by numbers and by just popularity, all that kind of stuff. Like I said, I haven't been keeping up with the videos themselves. I watched the Philip DeFranco clip on it.
Yeah, me too.
And that kind of stuff. So like I see it just in passing, kind of the news going around. But it's kind of it's another weird story. It's like tying a YouTuber with Nazi beliefs and stuff. It's a really, I don't know. It's kind of a huge statement as to the whole how fast things spread on the internet, how the snowball effect of how things grow on the internet. But yeah, definitely a strange couple turns there. But lastly, after that, we have Jesse McCartney. That's local news, I guess, getting announced to come here to Ball State. Kind of a big turn
coming
here.
to Ball State, and you can stand in line at 6 a.m. tomorrow to get pre-order tickets. I think we got an email about it.
Oh, okay.
I just
of
know
course
I
we did.
have to go get tickets because I told my friend Abby I'd get them for her birthday.
Now, how much are these? These aren't free.
No.
It's
okay.
$15 for a student, and I think $25 if you want to guess that is not a Ball State student.
Right. Yeah. And then if you want the VIP pass, I think you add $30 to each ticket.
What's
so
the
if you-
VIP pass do?
I think you get to go backstage and
Obviously,
meet him, and
You get to
Ooh.
meet the beautiful soul that is
Only
Jesse
for
McCartney.
$50 or
yeah,
something?
pretty much. Yeah,
That is not too shabby, actually. Because I remember, because Michael Carbonaro came by,
he did.
and that was, I thought that was wasn't it like a full-priced kind of concert thing?
I'm not sure. I didn't go see it, and I didn't hear much about it.
I
But
thought it was like $40 or
I
something
feel-
minimum.
okay. Here's the thing about Jesse McCartney. I don't know when the last time he made music was. I'm just a fan of what he used to make, like back in the Sweet Life of Zack and Cody days when he was on that, like that album.
That one single
album.
Yeah. Because I think of that Sweet Life line in which the mom like freaks out because she thinks it's Paul McCartney, but it's actually it's
It's
just
Jesse McCartney.
also made famous by Alvin and the Chipmunks. Never forget Alvin and the Chipmunks, okay?
never forget.
All right, I will. He is Theodore. Treat him with respect.
Oh,
He
is
deserves it.
Theodore.
I
I
didn't
always
know
forgot
that.
Mhm.
I
He is
didn't know
Theodore.
that.
I always
I
forgot
actually
that.
didn't know
Like
that.
Jesse McCartney as a cute little chubby cute chipmunk. Like you just don't think about that.
Well, also the Simon is the guy from Criminal Minds with the long hair.
Are you talking about Reed? Talking about Spencer Reed?
Am I talking to him? I don't watch the show. Am I talking?
Are you talking about the smart guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, he's Simon.
Simon is played by what?
I'm learning so much.
IMDb this right now.
I am learning so much.
I will say I have no idea who Alvin is. So maybe
I'll tell you. Just give me a minute.
Okay, that's fine. I can
Alvin
totally.
And the Chipmunks.
And then My Name Is Earl guy. That was the guy.
The
guy.
The guy.
The guy.
I don't know the Chipmunks, man. Whatever happened to that? Okay, actually, I do know what happened in that series because that.
Alvin is voiced by Justin Long. Sorry to interrupt you, Justin Long.
Justin? Really?
Yes.
Jeepers Creepers, Justin Long?
Yeah, Justin Long.
What?
I feel like that name should be. I know that name, but I don't know who that is.
Have you seen the movie
I'm gonna
Waiting?
show you a picture. Right
No.
here. Like,
Have
you
seen
should
the
know
movie
his
Waiting?
face.
That guy. You know who that is.
Oh, I think I know who that
You know
guy
who that
is. That's that guy you probably can't name though. I feel.
I mean,
like.
I just named him.
I mean, that's.
So did I.
That guy looks
he
like.
played Alvin.
I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean, is that the top record on his IMDb page?
No.
He gets that tattooed on his face.
Alvin.
He was a new girl. Do you watch New Girl? He was a new
no,
girl.
but okay, I could listen. I feel like I'm really connected to the entertainment and media world, and then stuff like this happens where I just get steam piled with a billion different names and people that I don't know.
Justin Long. Who's Justin Long?
Is he friends with Justin Short?
So funny.
Levels spiked there pretty bad. So
It happens. It
yeah,
happens.
so Alvin and the Chipmunks. No, what I was saying is that came out the same day, or oh my god, the fourth one now. That came out the same day as The Force Awakens.
And I'm sure Alvin and the Chipmunks scored better.
Destroyed.
Oh, I'm sure.
Destroyed
I'm sure.
The Force Awakens.
I don't think a single person went and saw Force Awakens.
In fact, the
No
podcast doesn't exist. But we recorded the podcast, Madyson. The test episode. We talked about box office hits.
Oh, yeah, we
Number
did.
1 was that Alvin the Chipmunks
Yeah.
movie
Yeah.
of all time.
Like
It happened.
$15 billion, I think was the
Dude,
number.
it's pretty impressive, and that
Yeah.
was just in America,
I know, $15 billion in America.
not even worldwide.
Nope, I think worldwide.
Oh wow. Jesse McCartney was on Fear the Walking Dead.
Really?
Huh.
I did
Shows
know
how many
that.
people. Yeah, you love The Walking Dead, and that shows how
No,
much.
And you didn't
Fear,
know that?
Fear the Walking Dead. It's the Walking Dead spinoff. Okay, we all know
Okay.
the spinoff is not as good as
I
The
know,
Walking
but
Dead.
okay. So you are a loyal fan, would you say?
I mean, yes, I made a Carl sticker.
You did make a Carl sticker. So what is? So you're not loyal enough to start watching Fear the Walking Dead, or did you try it?
I tried, and then I was like, I
Mm-hmm.
couldn't. I tried really hard, Angela. I don't think you know how hard I tried.
Well, I get
but
it.
I got 3 episodes in, and I was like, I can't.
I haven't heard anything about it.
I don't know how it ended. Apparently, Jesse McCartney was in it. There you go.
So it's a smash success. They are raking in A-list actors.
They also made $15 billion.
Yeah, Brad Pitt was
he
in
was
it.
only in 2 episodes, so I'm assuming he might be dead.
Or it's the
Oh. I
most
don't
recent
know.
2 episodes.
Yeah, you don't
Think
know because you
optimistically?
didn't watch it.
Yeah.
Miss I Love The Walking Dead, but doesn't know
I
Jesse
love
McCartney.
The Walking Dead, not Fear the Walking
It's
Dead.
got The
There
Walking
is
Dead
a
in it.
Thank you.
difference.
It's in the
Right,
title.
It's in the title. You just add a word.
You can't say Fear the Walking Dead without The Walking Dead.
You can't spell manslaughter without man laughter.
Okay, well, this is obviously a losing argument.
It is.
A losing argument.
Now speaking.
I guess watch Fear the Walking Dead. I'll get right on that. It's on
And
Hulu.
now speaking of The Walking Dead,
Yes.
I believe, Madyson, that you had a topic today about The
I
Walking
did.
Dead.
Speaking of The Walking Dead and my love
Whew,
for
smooth
it.
transition.
Oh wow, Angelo, A+. So I want to talk about The Walking Dead, obviously. So I'm gonna start with the new episode that just aired, mid-season premiere. So spoilers.
I was gonna say,
spoilers.
okay, so
Spoiler.
you're gonna...
If you don't want to hear spoilers,
Skip.
stop here
Maybe
and
we
like
save
come.
this for the end then.
Then come back in like
How about
10
this? How about this?
minutes.
It's 14 minutes like exactly right now. I'm going to cut you off. I'm going to cut off spoilers at the 30-minute mark. That leaves us about 15 minutes.
Okay.
So you can fast forward to 30 minutes in. There will be no spoilers. I guarantee it. I guarantee you, sir or madam. No spoilers to be found. But now in 3, 2, 1, Madyson, you can start spoiling. Okay.
Cool.
Spoiler already.
Okay.
I don't
so
watch it. You
the
didn't watch it.
mid-season premiere. Oh my,
whatever.
it was. Don't mind my pun. It was a dead episode.
Boo.
It was dead. It was boring. Like it felt to me like a filler episode. It didn't feel like a premiere episode. I mean, granted, how can you make another like mid-season premiere episode after you had that premiere episode? Like, oh my god, everyone died. This episode though people will be glad to know it had no death. No characters died. Zombies died. A lot of zombies died. But character-wise, no one died. But it starts off right where the last one ended, and you have Father Gabriel. He's abandoning Alexandria, so he's just taking all their stuff, which is bad because then the saviors come to get their stuff and they have no stuff. So then someone else gets hit with a bat.
You just said no one dies.
In this episode.
Oh, dun dun dun.
In this episode, no one gets hit with a bat.
So like they did that. Are you telling me that's the end of the episode?
No, that's the beginning of the episode. The beginning of the
Someone just gets hit
premiere.
with a bat.
No, oh my god. No, so the episode begins where the mid-season finale ended. So you see Father Gabriel like abandoned. He's like standing on the wall, minding his own business, watching over Alexandria, and then he just like freaks out and leaves, and then it switches over to the gang, Rick and the gang at the hilltop, being like, yo, we need to fight the saviors. And of course the leader of Hilltop's like, no, that's stupid, we'll die. But the people of Hilltop are like, no, yeah, let's follow you. So then they go to the other place where more survivors are.
Again with the adjective.
And the name is escaping me, but it's where King Ezekiel is with his tiger. Oh yeah.
Rawr.
Tigers are in the zombie apocalypse, people.
Rawr.
Tigers. And so then like, okay, now we got to convince them because Jesus was like, yo, I know this guy. This is not going how I wanted to. We really need that conversation we started with at the beginning when we weren't recording.
We did, yeah.
It was such a great conversation. But, King Ezekiel tells them no. I mean, they only showed up with 3 guns, one of which is in the hands of Carl, who has, only one eyeball.
One eyeball, okay.
And is a child.
But, so they get told no. So basically the whole episode is just them getting rejected. And then they're like, we need something to fight them with. So they go to steal the Savior's explosives that's on like this long steel wire connected to 2 cars that's set up in case a herd comes, which of course a herd's gonna come. So the herd comes, and they take all the dynamite off to the last minute, and then they're like, oh no, we can't escape. So Rick and Michonne get in the 2 cars with the steel wire, drive through the zombie horde, decapitating so many zombies. And that was the only exciting part of the episode, until they get like back to Alexandria and they realize all their stuff is gone. So then they go to look for Father Gabriel, and they're like, he left his Bible behind, so he didn't just leave. The man, he's a father. He can't leave his Bible behind.
Oh, like a priest father, or
yeah,
like a
Father Gabriel.
He's a father.
Okay, I'm just saying.
He left his Bible behind with just said boat.
Subtle.
So either he really likes that one song, I'm on a boat, or he might have was taken to a boat. But it ends with they find more survivors, but of course the survivors are like, we're gonna kill you, and that's how it ends. So you don't know what happens.
Okay, so I told people we have another 12 minutes of spoilers. It was probably a mistake. Anyway, you see, I know that this is probably the case for most shows. When you sit back and kind of like hear and just hear summaries of them, it sounds.
And I'm a really bad summarist.
No,
so if you want to
Summarist?
hear a better summary, you should go check out my review of it
Ooh.
on the Real Deal website. Shameless plug, but I'm better with my words in written form than I am spoken.
Well, good thing you're on radio and Real Deal.
Good thing you're doing this podcast with us.
Thank God. But no, for Walking Dead to me, it always sounds like the same thing.
Because it is.
Okay. I was just
the
making
zombie, they kill some zombies. Some of them die. Some of them get bitten by zombies. Sometimes their eyes get shot out. I'm just saying, Carl is like the luckiest kid. He's been shot like twice now and lived.
I mean, that's more than me.
He should be dead.
I mean, I've only gotten shot once.
But I also wanted to talk about the premiere, because there is some controversy. The premiere and how gory it was.
Oh yeah.
People freaked out because they bashed 2 people's heads in with a bat.
The eyeball. That eyeball.
But
ball.
so I was reading this Forbes article, and I just opened the wrong article on my laptop.
Solid work. A+.
So I was reading this article, and they were like, it was too gory, man. Walking Dead has to tone it down, or that like they lost viewers and all this stuff, and everyone's freaking out because it was so gory. But can we talk about how that scene is not as gory as some of the things I've seen on Game of Thrones?
Hey.
Like,
Fight.
Bashing Game of Thrones. That's my other love. But I feel like people are freaking out for no reason. I mean, it's The Walking Dead. What do you think is going to happen? what do you think is going to happen? And the actor who played Glim himself was like, don't give anyone else this death. He's like, I need it to happen in all of its glory. Because it's such an iconic scene from the comics. How can you not feature that in your episode? Now, they did say they would tone it down for future episodes.
Yeah, that was the big deal, right?
But do they need to? I mean, you should know, coming into Walking Dead, it's going to be gory.
Yeah, again, this is just my 2 cents, and obviously it's still such a massive show 7 years in or whatever that I'm not in the majority. But like that show is like I'm gonna sound so weird saying this. It is almost like too gross for me. I don't know. Like it feels like every episode is kind of like
Game of Thrones.
I know, but like to be honest, the only thing I can think of on Game of Thrones is one really bad one. Like really, really
what
bad
is
one.
that really bad
I don't want to spoil it. I don't want. I said we'd spoil
already
Walking
said
Dead.
spoils.
Yeah.
We already said spoilers.
There was I'm not gonna name characters. I will not be.
Okay, don't name characters, but
When a head explodes.
Exactly. So
That's
they have
the worst.
That's
a
fun.
lot worse than the head bashing. In my opinion.
I mean, okay, if I want to throw 2 cents on it, I feel like getting your head bashed in with a bat is more realistic than getting your head exploded. So like,
to be fair, also
like that realism makes it worse for me because the more realistic something looks, the more I like feel it on myself. So
yeah, well, plus The Walking Dead, in all of its ridiculous post-apocalyptic stuff, is still way more grounded than Game of Thrones.
I mean, they can't say the F-bomb
That's
in The Walking Dead.
fair.
They're not allowed. But they can in Game of Thrones, I'm just saying. I just wanted to throw that out there.
Well, it's okay. What is the line here? Because AMC is like pseudo cable. You know, it's like it can do some cable stuff sometimes, but then it's also I'm talking
it's like border.
yeah,
borderline.
Because Breaking Bad, they had like one F word a season. In like Walking Dead, obviously it's way more graphic than it couldn't be on like CBS or whatever, you know. It's like, but so it's like it is in that weird middle zone that I kind of feel like I don't know. I kind of feel like they should almost just jump into the just completely like HBO kind of style.
I mean, yeah, and I mean, I don't know, but like you need that gore, especially with Negan's character. To get Negan's character across, you have to have that death because he's so he's evil. My adjectives again.
Evil.
He's just so like.
He's every villain.
He's like
lemons.
a master. He's like the scariest villain they've had on The Walking Dead so far. Like, I mean, he broke Rick. And we haven't really seen Rick get broken.
We haven't seen Brick Rogue.
It turned into Scooby-Doo.
The thing is that okay? So answer me this. First off,
I mean, he tortures people with song tunes.
Oh, okay. Well,
me too.
Easy Street.
I mean, it would have been first off, Logan. May I just say, it would have been great to have two people who knew what they were talking about.
I know, right?
With Madyson.
It's fantastic.
But
I should have brought guests.
That's probably a good idea. But okay, so with Walking Dead, it's in its 7th season now,
Yes.
and like kind of looking at it from afar, like I think of Lost or whatever, another show that I actually hold really dear that everyone makes fun of.
I love
but
Lost.
I love Lost.
You want to talk about Lost? We'll talk
We
about
can talk
Lost
about we'll
on
talk
a different
about
podcast.
next podcast, Madyson. But anyway,
Next time.
I understand why people make fun of it, but I still love it. The thing is that people look at that and they're like, that went on way too long, which understandably, even as a big fan, it totally went on too long. Last season, I didn't care. But okay, you look at Walking Dead now, and well, people are saying about Game of Thrones too. Walking Dead has been going on for 7 seasons. And it's kind of the same thing.
No. I think that's why I think they upped it kind of with, I guess, the gore factor. Because you need something new. I mean, yes, Walking Dead has always had gore. But it's just like this new villain. He's a step up. He's like on a different level from the other villains that we've seen on The Walking Dead. Or the antagonist. I don't know if you really want to consider Negan a villain.
No, okay.
But
well, that's kind of what I was getting at too. Is that if the show's gonna if this isn't like the last season or next season, not like the last season or whatever, people keep saying you're not the only one who's saying up the ante, and it gets where I mean,
I guess there has to be.
That's yeah.
Okay, so I guess maybe the drawing line. Yes, the baseball bat scene was a little gory, so maybe that could be like their cap. Let's not go above and beyond bashing people's heads in and showing their eyes flying out of their socket.
Fair.
I agree, yeah.
So maybe, like, just stop it there, but you still gotta, like, okay, yes, they added a new thing where they decapitated a whole line of zombies. I mean, that was pretty cool.
Zombies are people,
The one cool thing about that episode. But I don't... That is a good question.
Yeah, no,
They did introduce... It's new... They did introduce a new colony, though, that is all female.
That's cool.
Ooh.
All female.
Like the Amazon?
Men
the
haters.
Amazonians?
There are no men.
Do they want snoo?
There are no men. And so what I think is going to happen is, like, Rick and them are going to go to... Oh, they're good, because one of the girls was captured by them. And I think she's going to be like, I know these people, right? And she's going to take them to them, and then, like, all... Can I say hell? Well, I just did. Is going to break loose. And they're going to be like, no, we won't help you. But they have so many guns. And what Rick needs is ammo and guns. Because they have 3. Like I said, one is held by Carl, who only has one eye. I don't understand that logic.
Less eyes, better accuracy.
But what I predict is that they will go to this colony and maybe they'll join them to stop Negan, or they might just get the ammo. But I think that's going to be a challenge they'll have to go through, and obviously they have to get out of the sticky situation they're in right now. But that's my prediction for the rest of the season. Also, just throwing that out there, I do not understand how Judith the baby is still alive. She wasn't mentioned at all in this episode. I don't know who's watching her, because her dad and her brother were someplace else other than Alexandria. So we might need to get Child Protective Services on this.
Pretty sure they're all dead.
I like the idea of the next villain. Like, they're trying to up the ante, and it just, like, he just lawnmowers like a baby. It's like, what is it? Well, they upped the ante. Yeah. This is what they wanted.
No,
Baby
here,
death.
Negan likes Judith, so I want to see if maybe he'll like take her, like, just to play with Rick some more. Like,
Did you say Judas?
Judith.
I was gonna say, that's a
Judas?
lot of
Judas.
Bible
Judas.
imagery with Jesus and Judas.
Might take Judith to break Rick more. Like, here, look, I have this baby, and I'm sure he'll probably threaten to bash her head in with Lucille, but I don't think they'll even cross that line of bashing a baby's head. So I think he'll just use her to toy with Rick, to just form him into becoming submissive.
Makes sense to me.
I
So
like it.
we still have 2.5 minutes here. So Logan, what have been your experience of Walking Dead? What are your thoughts on it?
Okay, so I tried starting the series, I believe, a couple years ago. I tried starting it because it was all the rage, like it is now. It's still one of probably the biggest TV shows on the
Sundays.
planet. Yeah, but
For now.
yeah, for now. But I tried watching it and I just couldn't get into it. I couldn't sit through the first episode. The Rick walking down a highway didn't really do it for me, so I just stopped and I never started again. I don't have
It's better.
That's true of anything, I guess. You know.
It's better. No,
Gets better with time.
My
Like wine.
it ages like a fine wine. But no, I don't have much experience with it because I haven't sat down and actually watched a good chunk of it yet.
That makes sense.
So,
Do you still want one of my Carling stickers?
of course.
What is the what? Describe your sticker for the audience. 'Cause-
Okay. So I designed this sticker, and it has Carl on it, and on the bottom it says, "You just got Carled." And okay, so I'm sure someone else has already coined this term, but I like to think I made it up.
So you're a thief, is what you're telling us.
So, me and my friends, Carl, he usually does what he's not supposed to. Like, he's told something and he does the complete opposite, and usually it ends with another character's death. Well, we decide to call that Carling. So it's when Carl does something stupid and gets someone else killed. So you just got Carled is basically that. So it's also what I think is Enid, his new girlfriend, or whoever she is.
Ooh.
Yeah, romance up in the Walking
Nothing
Dead.
like kids
Is going to
making out.
Carl. I think Carl's going to get Carled. I mean, he's already kind of gotten Carled. He got shot in the eye. But
He Carled
How
himself.
do you
I think Carl's going to get himself Carled.
get shot in the eye?
So, did
Oh,
you not
God.
see this episode?
You have 30 seconds. Make it
30
count.
seconds. So, Ron, I think his name was Ron,
Weasley.
shot Carl in the eye. Shot Carl in the eye because, he's all like, I'm jealous of Carl. He stole my woman, and now his dad's trying to steal my mom. I type whatever. I don't even know. I don't remember. It's been a long time.
15 seconds.
Shot him in the eye. I think it was by accident. I don't know. I don't know if he was aiming for the eye, but anyway, Carl got shot in the eye.
10 seconds. How did he live from getting shot in the eye?
Meds, drugs,
His brain is there. 5 seconds.
Las drogas.
I don't know, okay? I don't know. It missed all of the important
Welcome
things.
back, listeners. In case you skipped out because you were scared of Walking Dead spoilers, we are done with that. I promise. No more Walking Dead spoilers of any kind. If anyone even says any zombies die, hypothetically, no, that's not happening.
You
That'll
just
get cut.
did.
That would get cut. Hypothetically, that would get cut. Logan, what is your topic today for discussion?
Okay.
Or do you have
Well,
something interesting?
I call myself the biggest pro wrestling fan on campus. I do enjoy professional wrestling, and I wanted to talk about the biggest movie star today, who was also the biggest professional wrestler at one point.
John Cena.
No. Never say his name again, even though I'm going to say it like in 10 minutes. I want to talk about Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Oh, that one.
Praise be.
Yes, praise be Dwayne. I want to talk about how Dwayne has taken over the movie scene, and just how incredible it is that he can be successful at more than one thing, as big as being a movie star and as a wrestling star.
I mean, he stole my heart in Tooth Fairy, man.
That was his biggest hit. That was number 2 on the box office, right? Right below
It was
Alvin and
Alvin and
Chipmunks.
Chipmunks and then Tooth Fairy.
Tooth Fairy.
No.
With The Rock.
No, but okay. This isn't the first time a pro wrestler has branched out and done different things. Hulk Hogan tried to be a movie star in the 90s, and that didn't work out. There was actually a WrestleMania match that was stemmed from a movie, and it was terrible. Well, probably one of the worst matches I've ever seen, and anyone's ever seen. But The Rock has done a lot of movies. John Cena, has done a lot of movies and TV. A wrestler, The Big Show, has done a lot of TV. He's done a lot of episodes of the TV series Psych. Have you guys seen any of TV series Psych? I've heard it's fantastic.
I'm too busy watching that one show.
Oh yeah, that one. You know, the one. Never mind, I'm not allowed to say that. But
No, you're not.
But there was also some commercials back in the day, some Chef Boyardee commercials.
Chef Boyardee.
Yes.
I gotta hold on.
Featuring
Hold on.
professional wrestlers. Please look them up and watch them right now. Yeah, look up WWF Chef Boyardee commercials, and you will not be let down. I promise.
I didn't spell Boyardee right.
It is the hardest food to spell. So just watch any of them,
The
because
first thing that came up was the new Chef Boyardee rolling can commercial. And John Cena's name's there like 4 times.
Oh no, not that one.
Oh, not that one.
Not that one. They're like from the early 2000s. So try and find those. They're phenomenal. But it's just been incredible how many professional wrestlers can transition from doing stuff like this to doing wrestling to, other types of media. It's incredible. Have you found them yet?
Oh, I moved on to something else. Hold on.
Broke my heart. You broke my
I
heart.
thought we were moving on to a different topic, so I was preparing myself for The Rock.
No, but I do want to get back to Dwayne though, because he is the most prolific pro wrestler to do movies, and he started doing movies in The Mummy Returns, that fantastic series that's about to get another movie. Have you guys seen the trailer? Yes, that one. Yes, that commercial. Just watch it. It is gold. It is gold.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's the pro wrestler Kane slamming
Never
down.
need a can opener again.
Slamming down some cans and then doing his pose, and they just explode. Greatest commercials I think I've ever seen of Chef Boyardee. But
Bring back Chef Boyardee.
are we starting that movement? # bring back Chef Boyardee.
The Chef Boyardee WWF commercials.
Yes, please go watch them. They will lighten your day like they do mine. But yeah, he's done so many movies for so many years. It's incredible. Like I said, the first one was The Mummy Returns back in 2001, I believe. It's been 16 years since he transitioned from pro wrestling to doing movies. Granted, the Mummy Returns and Scorpion King weren't the best roles in the best movies, but that's where he started, and he's done so many fantastic things. Like most obviously the Fast and the Furious series.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hercules.
And Hercules, he did do Hercules.
He just looks really majestic right now, and I'm like staring at a picture of him and like the lion pelt on his head, and he looks real serious. Like I wouldn't mess with him.
The Doom movie.
Oh my god.
Do you guys remember that masterpiece
Oh
of a movie?
dear.
The Doom movie?
I literally was just playing Doom 20 minutes ago, and every once in a while that pops in my head and ruins the experience.
The Doom movie. Watch it again.
Central Intelligence.
Yep. Central Intelligence
Actually,
with Kevin
I like
Hart.
that
actually a fine movie.
It's
I
not
enjoyed
bad.
it.
It's not bad. Another earlier one, Walking Tall, where he's this action star that wasn't bad.
San Andreas. Did we mention
San
that
Andreas. That's right. He did San Andreas.
Moana, for God's sake. Yeah.
Moana. And then he was cast as Black Adam.
Yeah, which
He's
no
gonna-
one cares about.
Thanks.
Wow,
you
Angela.
you just ruined it, Angela. Thank you.
Oh, he's gonna be in Jumanji.
He is going to be in Jumanji.
And Baywatch.
Slow motion running. Oh, the slow motion running.
Dwayne Johnson's going to be in every reboot of something from your childhood.
Dwayne's pecs. Just they are the main
The Chef
star.
Boy ID commercial.
They're bringing back with Dwayne.
Scooby-Doo. He'll play Shaggy.
And John Cena's Scooby.
Oh my god, I'd watch that. Oh my god, I would pay anything for that.
But did you know that he was also the highest paid actor
Yes.
in the world last
What?
year?
Yeah, incredible.
What?
Would you like to take a guess at how much he made last year?
I'm gonna go with.
$500.
I'm gonna go
Close.
with 27.2 million.
You are more than halfway wrong.
That's fine.
Is it double that or half that?
It is double that. It's
Oh
more
my
than
God.
double that. Would you like the actual number now, lady and gent?
Yo, DJ, you want to hand me some
Yo,
bills?
DJ, $64.5 million he made in 2016.
God, well, okay, out of all those movies, Central Intelligence came out last year.
Yep.
Moana came out last year.
Yep.
I bet it's Fast and Furious.
Yep.
Fast and Furious, did that come out last year?
It did, I think so.
God above. That's what I'm saying. Is that?
They're making a third Journey to the Center of the Earth movie.
Oh my God, I didn't know that.
That makes me
And
sad.
a San Andreas too.
Journey to 3 Center of the Earth.
How can you sequel that movie?
There's another earthquake.
Another earthquake. Earthquake Part 2.
San Andreas, the Faultening.
Faultening. But just
Everyone dies.
just a random tidbit. Guess who was number 2 in the world's highest paid actors?
Emma Watson.
No.
Brad Pitt.
I don't know. I
Ryan
want to say
Gosling.
Leo, but that
No.
doesn't make any sense.
Ryan Reynolds.
No. Jackie Chan.
What?
Okay, well, you could have given me a billionaire.
He made $61 million.
For what?
From doing overseas stuff.
Well, now I want to know. Okay, do you have any more numbers up there with like top 5 of actors paid last year?
I can get it because that's where I got.
Because I mean, when you think about it, Dwayne Johnson making that much money makes sense in just a crazy way.
and
He did do a lot. He does have a lot of stuff lined up, so that makes sense too.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Again, yeah, Jumanji and Baywatch are like, at least Baywatch is coming out this year.
The
Yeah,
Fate
it
of
is.
the Furious is coming out in
Yeah.
2017.
Yep.
Jumanji is
man.
coming 2017. Baywatch 2017. That's 3 movies.
I mean, these are all AAA blockbusters
Blockbuster, yeah.
too,
And
to
then
some
he has
extent.
a video short, Gone Fishing.
The thing is that also that sucks about The Rock, if we're just gonna gush over him now, is that he's awesome and like he's a really nice person.
He
But
is.
It
he's
seems
The
like,
Rock.
and like, I know I made fun of him because it's obviously like edited and that kind of stuff too. But like he sings in Moana and he acts and he can be funny and he can be actiony and. It's just like it's weird how I don't know. That it is. You made up a good point because it is the weirdest thing in the world.
It is, isn't it?
It is as weird as our president being a reality star that we have a
Yeah.
former wrestler being this multi-talented human being.
Here's the thing, though. They're going off The Rock. I'm not saying he's a bad actor. None of that. I think he's great. But some actors, it's hard to see them as anything other than themselves. Like Tom Cruise.
That's
I
true.
see
You
Tom
can't
Cruise
see
in a movie as
anybody
Tom
else.
Cruise. The same goes for The Rock.
I agree. 100%.
I see The Rock as The Rock.
Yeah, since he never like.
Like, I can't name any of his characters' names. I just know he was in the movie.
What's funny to me though is that I completely agree with it, and it's just like I know it's like kind of like favoritism or like making an exception or whatever, but like it seems to me that since his characters almost never take themselves seriously, that it just kind of adds a charm to me. Like if I was in a movie and Leonardo DiCaprio was just I just saw Leonardo DiCaprio, I'd be kind of mad. I'd be like, what the heck, Leo? Step it up. But in any Rock movie, I'm just like, Yeah, you go, Rock.
That's the Rock.
You sit there shoveling popcorn into your mouth like, yeah. He the man.
Go, Rocky, go. Okay, so the top 5 Forbes highest paid actors. Number 1 and number 2 we just named. Dwayne Johnson, number 1. Jackie Chan, number 2. Number 3, Matt Damon at $55 million.
That Great Wall movie, man.
God, yeah.
Number 4 was Tom Cruise with $53 million.
For that Jack Reacher. That's Jack Reacher Never Go Back money.
Jack Reacher is Tom Cruise.
And number 5 being Johnny Depp. He made $48 million.
For his 10 seconds in Fantastic Beasts.
That's where he made $48 million. that one movie.
I mean, he was... over this year, he's been filming the new Pirates movie.
Nah.
That's going to be interesting.
Don't get me started.
Hey, Kaya Scudelario's in it, so I'm going to go see it.
You could have just made that up right now, and I would believe you.
So I'm going to go see it, because I love Skins and the Maze Runner series. So I'm going to go see it.
But
side note.
Back to what Angelo was saying earlier about how just multi-talented this guy is to be able to succeed in just everything he does, it seems. He's got over 1 million subscribers on YouTube. And that happened in like a week and a half. He got 1 million subscribers in like a week and a half.
# replace PewDiePie with The Rock.
No, PewDiePie's been played by The Rock. It's the best acting gig of his career.
No, but it's just what it takes to be able to be so successful in such an industry and then do it again as an actor. You know what I'm saying? Because as a pro wrestler, he's considered one of the best of all time in the industry. That's what he's considered as. And then just to leave it and then go do something else and then just be that successful again. It's ridiculous. I don't think anyone else has done that.
Next up, the White House.
Dwayne 2020.
Good God, can you imagine?
Imagine Dwayne versus Trump.
I was at can you
Dwayne v. Trump.
fathom? Guys, okay, take a step back here from the jokes. We live in a world where that's possible. Where the former host of The Apprentice will face off against a former WWE. Like, what? Oh, God.
My next sticker, guys.
That'd be amazing.
No, but also Donald Trump was in a wrestling match.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah,
that was great, and they shaved Vince McMahon's head at the end of it.
So what's your favorite Dwayne Johnson movie?
My favorite Dwayne Johnson movie?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I loved Central Intelligence this year. I loved it so much.
One of my favorite random appearances of a celebrity in that movie at the end. Yeah,
Agreed.
Okay.
I do want to see The Tooth Fairy because of how amazing it is. And
that one's actually not my favorite.
And how big of a draw it was, like we said, second only to Alvin and the Chipmunks. I think it made $14.8 billion.
I mean, it's pretty close
at the box office. But yeah, that's my favorite Dwayne movie, and me just fangirling over Dwayne for the past 10 minutes. I hope everyone's enjoyed that because I just love Dwayne and how successful he's been. It makes me happy, and I love pro wrestling. I don't know if either of you have any knowledge of pro wrestling at all. None. Okay. But it just I've grown up with it all my life, and that's what I've watched just for all my life. And it's also been told to me that when I was being born, wrestling was playing in the room. It was on the small TV in the corner, like in the top corner. So
mine was West Side Story.
So it was destiny that I was to be a pro wrestling fan.
Mine was Static.
I didn't have a TV.
No, absolutely. No, liking Dwayne Johnson is perhaps the least controversial opinion out there.
Yeah, you are absolutely right. Because I've not met a single person that hasn't had good things to say about Dwayne.
Can I just say, my friend almost disowned me because one of his favorite movies is Hercules, the one with The Rock in it.
Really?
And we were watching it, and he left halfway through, and I fell asleep. And well, it was 3 in the morning. They had to get home. So I was like, yeah, no, I'll finish watching it, making these promises that I'll finish it and love it. And then I fell asleep, and I woke up for the end. Great ending. Don't know what happened in between, but he was very mad at me.
I'm sure you can piece it together.
But with Dwayne being this successful, it just opens the door more for other professional wrestlers to be successful in an industry like this. It honestly does, because like we said, he's probably the first. He is the first pro wrestler to be this successful in regards to.
He really was he really in Hannah Montana?
He was in Hannah
He was in
Montana.
Hannah Montana, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. Well, hey, are there any? Okay,
Hey.
What's that?
He got the best of both worlds.
Leave.
All right, that's a good
Get outta
point.
here.
Okay, well, wrapping up the show here. Are there any? We were talking about movies that we like with Dwayne Johnson, that kind of stuff. Are there any movies or shows or anything lately? I guess in any entertainment field that you want to pimp out, you want to show love for, you want to show admiration to the rest of the world for.
Shameless.
Shameless.
What can I say about Shameless?
Where can they find Shameless?
There's you can find Shameless on Netflix. It has the first 6 seasons. The 7th season's on Showtime. It's a Showtime show. But I'm in love with it. It is so funny and so real. And it makes me want to go to Chicago, though it also terrifies me to go to Chicago at the same time. There is a kid also named Carl in it. I just watch shows where people are named Carl, I guess. He does not Carl things. Well, he kind of does. But he's my favorite character.
What's the uber quick summary?
Uber quick summary of Shameless. So it's about this family, the Gallaghers, who live on the south side of Chicago. And basically their life sucks. Their dad's an alcoholic. They're basically raised by their 21-year-old sister in this this shambles of a house. There's I want to say there's 6 of them in one house. They span of all ages. It's just a great show, and it's so real. You can even tell in the camera angles. There's some jump shots that drive me insane, but I don't know. It's a great show. If you like that kind of thing, it's drama, comedy, a lot of funny moments. A lot of good actors. Now that I've forgotten all their names.
Dwayne plays every character.
It's like
Cameron
Eddie Murphy effect.
Mohagan. I know that's not how you say this. Please don't
Monahan?
come in. Monahan, yes. Cameron Monahan is in it. He's really good. He plays Ian, which is probably okay. I said Carl was my favorite character, but no, I think Ian's my favorite character.
Shout out to you, Ian.
Yo.
So,
Shout out.
there you
Sponsor.
go. I know I butchered your name, so if you ever listen to this, Cameron, I'm sorry.
What are you, Logan? Anything you want to pimp out?
A show that I've gotten into recently that I love. Peaky Blinders.
Oh, okay.
Peaky Blinders. You can find this lovely piece of work on Netflix. It's got 3 seasons on there. I think there's only 3 seasons that have been made anyway. So you can watch the first 3 seasons on Netflix right now as I speak. It's about this gang in the 1910s in Ireland.
Oh my god, I love it already.
And the gang is called the Peaky Blinders. It's a family business, and they just do gangly things. They okay. I'm not gonna say what they did because that'll just spoil it. So unlike some people who only want to say spoilers,
I didn't say
Is it
any
getting-
spoilers about Shameless.
Is it getting hot in here?
no, but I do highly suggest Peaky Blinders. If you do have the time, please watch it.
I feel like ours correlate. Ours seem very similar.
High five.
Both Netflix? Yeah, both
Both
sound
Netflix, both,
dramatic.
both have gangs in them.
Oh, okay.
One
That's true.
Chicago, one Ireland.
I
you
don't
know?
have a similar sentiment when it comes to
Okay.
gang leave.
Well, you're out of the club, Angelo.
That's fair. Well, I want to, okay, I could pimp out a billion things for shows and stuff with Game of Thrones or with Lost or Rick and Morty or anything like these kind of things that are in my favorite shows list, I guess. But I kind of
Game
want
of
to talk a quick little throw out here. It's still in the media, the entertainment sphere, if you will. It's a video game. What a quick little shout out to Resident Evil. Resident Evil 7
Ooh.
Biohazard
Yep.
came out a couple weeks ago. I think 3 weeks ago now. And it's really good. It's really good. You guys should play. I've never played any of the other ones, so you don't have to have played any of the other ones.
I don't. My video game knowledge. I beat Narnia in a day.
That's awesome.
Narnia
Good job.
and Shrek.
I mean, that's all you had. You
That's
just
all
had
you
to
need.
say that.
That's all you need.
But if I play any game, Battlefield, I shot my. Okay, wait. In another game we played, I shot my own teammate. I didn't know he was my teammate. I probably should have, but I didn't. I killed him, and then they were mad at me.
So you're a traitor.
Traitor.
Bottom line, really bad at video games. Anyway.
No, but I just wanted to. It's something that I've really enjoyed. I'm not great. I have ADHD when it comes to games and hopping around because I buy too many and then I jump around. But then I've been playing. I played this one 3 times already and that kind of stuff. And just give that one a quick shout out and Look it up. It's a short game, so it's kind of whatever you think is worth $60, that kind of thing. But I've gotten a lot of hours out of it, a lot of enjoyment, and highly recommend it.
Can I just throw this out here? Me and The Rock share the same birthday.
So,
I'm just looking at this page.
That's a perfect conversation starter with him if you ever meet him. Actually, you just probably tweet that at him.
Yeah.
May
Dwayne.
2nd. Let's go.
We share the same birthday.
Count
Dwayne.
down the days.
Countdown to Dwayne.
Well, guys, it's been great having you here to podcast with me today. I've really had a lot of fun for these last 50 minutes.
Whoa.
I'm never coming back
I know, it's pretty crazy. Time
Good.
flies when you're having fun.
if Angela's the host.
Oh, that's fair. You know, this
Just
is the
kidding.
last
I have
time I'm ever on a podcast with you.
All the love for you, Angela. All the
Aww.
love.
Well, Madyson McGill, I hope you've had a good one. You too, Logan Lewis.
I have. Angelo, have you had a good time?
You know, I've had a good time. Thank you,
Good.
Logan. And I hope you've had a good time, listener. Make sure to check out The Real Deal. That's real with 2 E's. It's a great pun. You can obviously see it in the title of this.
Because that's what we are. We're basically a community of puns.
That's true. Well, check it out on YouTube. We have a lot of great shows up. We just uploaded a bunch of them recently. Catch up on your latest news and entertainment. Hear our voice. I was gonna say hear our faces. Hear our voices. See our faces. In every view and like counts. And make sure to come back next week and check out our old podcasts. We love you.
Episode 3.
We're here.
Woo!
Thank you very much for listening. Have a great week.
Love you.
Holla.
This one's for you, Dwayne.